Good. That's so important. Okay, secret number two. And again, this is how you increase that profit margin, and that profit margin is what allows you to improve your lifestyle because it turns into cash flow, and that improves your lifestyle. All right, secret number two is that it's all about the marketing. The marketing is the business, not just furnishing your place. You have to market the furnished rentals. Otherwise, when you face an off-season event, you're not getting bookings, and then your end of the year net income starts to look more like a traditional landlord. Okay, we don't want that. We want to earn a lot more than a traditional landlord. Okay, so it's the marketing. This is Adam James. He is an extremely smart guy. He has a master's in engineering finance, and he was flipping homes, making a lot of money flipping homes. And that he was doing great until 2008. And 2008 left him homeless, completely wiped out, sleeping in his car. And he had all these degrees, and he was homeless. He's feeling like a complete failure, and he's slipping into depression as well. And he eventually got some help with his get back on his feet, you know, filing bankruptcy, deal with the depression, and he started flipping homes again because he was good at it. But he just really wanted to feel successful again. He had some really astronomical interest rates on his hard money loans. He was making his lenders rich, and he still wasn't feeling rich himself. So he reached out to me because it was taking him a long time, 3 months typically, to sell a house, and he wanted to do short-term rentals during the holding time. So I said, okay, Adam, we got to market this really hard. Let's do a blitz. Let's get on as many websites as we can and show off your product and market hard so that we can fill up your vacancies. So that's what we did. We came up with a program for him, get him on. We've had about 9 to 10 different websites. So as soon as he finished the remodel, he could start marketing and attracting short-term rental guests. And that's how he was able to make cover his hard money before he sold. And it got to the point where he said, I'm just going to do short-term rentals. So he does, and he's able to take his little houses that he has and make an additional $700 of net income per month. And that's what fuels his lifestyle now. Now he's back on his feet. He's traveling as well. He's taking extended vacations. He wants you guys to know he is feeling successful again. This is Chad and his lovely wife. Chad is a realtor. He is a landlord as well, and he's also a full-time pastor, but he's not a well-paid pastor, and he wanted to be a better provider. He said he was called to the ministry, but his children were not, and he wanted to have more money to do things with them. So I was in town. I was in Oklahoma, and he reached out to me and took me to breakfast somehow. And drove me to his short-term rentals. And I said, Chad, you have long-term rental potential. There's 2 or 3 different extended stay Americas here in Oklahoma City. And I said, you just need to focus on business travelers that are staying for a prolonged period of time. And he's like, I don't even know where to start, Al. I don't know any businesses at all. I said, well, we're going to do a strategy. We're going to do the breadcrumb marketing technique, where we're going to house people from Airbnb, and we're going to find out what companies are bringing them to town, and then we're going to build the relationships with those companies. So that's what he did, and he ended up realizing that the professional baseball team was traveling. Their families were traveling to town and looking for places to stay, and he started housing them and building relationships with that back office, and that brings him $1,000 of net income per month. So we're staying with net income. I'm not trying to just fool you with these large gross numbers. I'm talking about the money that he actually puts in his pocket. So that's pretty amazing. That doesn't happen in Oklahoma. It happens on the East and West Coast, but not in Oklahoma. So he now has money more money to do for his family, and he is feeling extremely successful, and he's having a good time as well. So here's a quick summary. I want to show you these things, and we're going to get into how to apply